Well, hello there again. And like I did say on my previous uploaded video that I made about my final impressions on Gundam Seed, I say that I will release another video today about my top 20 greatest anime series of all times. So it is my video about, and this series is rating 12 on my um, top 20 greatest anime series of all times. Um and the series I'm talking about is Code Geass Lelouch of the Rebellion, or more commonly referred as simply Code Geass. And this is a Japanese anime series that was created by Sunrise, and it was directed by Goro Taniguchi and written by Ishiro Okushi, with original character designs by manga authors Clamp. And basically, um, this series, we have one first series that aired between 5th of October of 26 until 28th of July of 27, covering 27 episodes. Then we have a second season called Code Geass Lelouch of the Rebellion Earth 2, and it was a series that also had 25 episodes and ran from 6th of April of 28 until 28th of September of 28. And we also have several overs. One was released in 29, in two, let's be fair, two or were released in 29 and 24 of July of 29. The first one was called Code Geass Lelouch of the Rebellion Special Edition Black Rebellion, and then another one was Code Geass Lelouch of the Rebellion Air 2 Special Edition Zero Requiem. And then we have a light novel series that was that ran between 28th of April of 27 and the 1st of March of 28, having 5 volumes. And we have another a light novel called Code Geass Lelouch of the Rebellion Red Tracks that came out in April of 28. And we also have another light novel about the second series that has 4 volumes and ran from 1 of June of 28 until 1 of March of 29. And then we also have a manga that ran between 26 and 2010 with 8 volumes. Uh, another manga that ran between 27 and 28 with 2 volumes, called Code Geass Suzaku of the Counterattack, and another one that ran between 27 and 29 with 5 volumes called Code Geass Nightmare of Nunnally, another one with 1 volume that ran in 2010 called The Record of the Strange Tales of the Bakumatsu Era, Code Geass. This is kind of interesting because it's set up in the historical time of the 19th century. And we have other mangas. We have one that is still ongoing called Code Geass Renia of Darkness that began in 26th of May of 2010, still ongoing, and has 5 volumes. Another one that is still ongoing is called Code Geass of the Reflection, and we have 2 more overs. The first one aired last year in 27 of July of 2012 and was called Code Geass Nunnally in Wonderland, And we also have another one that is still ongoing with only 4 episodes so far, and this is probably the one that I did not watch of the series because I'm waiting for more episodes to come out, called Code Geass Akito the Exile, that began in 4 of August of 2012 and still is ongoing. So about this last one I did not watch any, so I'm still waiting to the release of more episodes, and then I will watch it and we will eventually make a final impressions on it. Uh, but nonetheless, talking about the anime, basically the first season follows the exiled prince called Lelouch Lamperouge, that is, which his real name is Lelouch V. Britannia, and basically he is an exiled prince of the Britannian Empire, and he's living in Japan with his sister Nanali. And basically, his mother was assassinated, and his sister Nanali lost this, her sight and her ability to walk because she actually saw the moment where his mother was killed. Um, then we have the conquest of Japan that happened in 10 of August of 2010, and basically the Japan disappears as an independent country and basically becomes a province of the Britannian Empire. And that this in this alternate alternative timeline, the world basically is run by three superpowers: Britannia, the Chinese Federation, and the European Union. And the story basically happens in the Holy Britannian Empire, like I say, after the conquest of Japan. And basically, Lelouch kind of did sworn to his friend called Suzaku Kurugi, one of the main characters of the series, that he will obliterate Britannia. Uh, then 7 years later, Lelouch is kind of caught in a terrorist attack and finds a girl called CC that saves Lelouch's life from the Britannian Royal Guard, uh, making a contract with Lelouch that allows him to have the Geass, the power of Geass, also known as the power of the king, and that allows basically to him to command anyone to do what he wants, in the, for one time only, whether being bending their will to live, fight, or die through direct eye contact. Um, and after killing the royal guards with his new power, he kind of decides to put his gifts to use and to found the killer of his mother, and trying to make a better world for his sister Nanali to live. Uh, in the process, he kind of creates and becomes the leader of a resistance movement called the Black Knights, and with under his alter ego called Zero, and he's gained a lot of popularity and support among the Japanese, and kind of becomes the leader of the rebellion. Uh, but then at the end of the first season, basically he, his identity is discovered, and basically at the end of the series is he has his memory wiped out by his father, Emperor Charles Z. Britannia, that also possessed this. And then in the second season, um, he regains his former memories and returns to being Zero, and eventually creates a new country called the United States of Japan and wages war against the Empire of Britannia. And this series is very good, and the series ends with Lelouch actually destroying the Britannian Empire in a way, or in the least destroying his father and becoming the new emperor of Britannia. And basically, in the second season, he kind of makes an agreement with Suzaku, and basically kind of becomes known as a tyrant. And eventually, at the end of the series, he allows himself to be killed uh, Su by Suzaku, that then becomes the hero because Suzaku becomes zero, and then he kind of becomes the hero that killed the tyrant Lelouch the Britannia, the emperor of the Holy Britannian Empire. And we have a lot of characters, a lot of very interesting characters. This is also a mecha anime, uh, and has supernatural powers through in there, and is very psychological. It's also a drama tragedy, and is being and all the story is setting in an alternative time frame history. But the series is very good. The characters and the actions of the characters, Lelouch Britannia, uh, Suzaku Kurugi CC, Callan Statfield, and even others, even Nana Lee Lamperouche, the other brothers of Lelouch that fight against him. We have a lot of very interesting characters with backstories of their own, very well developed. All the concept of alternative history, joining mechas, supernatural powers, and adding tragedy, drama, and psychological effects through all the series. It's very interesting, and in the end, Lelouch becomes the great villain, but only Suzaku knows that he is the true hero, that in the end he even sacrifices his own life to bring a better future to all mankind with his death. So this is very emotional. This was a very emotional series, very interesting, very act with a lot of action, a lot of situations, a lot of battles. The night frames were very interesting. Um, for some of these reasons and others that I will not address because I do watch this series quite a long time now. Not much, but I watched the series in 28. I think that I watched this series 5 or 6 years ago, so I do not have present all the stuff that happened during the series and all the story. I have making only a small resume of all, and is more deep, and I was not able to go more in depth. But nonetheless, I highly recommend if you do not know the series. I highly doubt it. If you are a fan of mecha animes and drama and psychological dramas and such, probably you already watched the series or know or of someone heard someone talking about the series. So I highly recommend you that you watch the series. Um, and that's it. So this series, Code Geass series, the Code Geass series, all the first season, the second season, the OVAs, and the movies, they rank in my personal list. They are they rank 12 on my top 20 greatest anime series of all time. So hope you enjoy the video. Stay well, peace, and thanks for watching.